You are listening to an Atomic Broadcasting production, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the feature presentation. And remember, do your part, such as like, comment, rate, and don't forget to tell a friend to tune in for an Atomic Time.
Now, where was I? Ah, yes. After resting from their travels, the wizard Salazar presented our heroes with a new task: to brave the vaults deep beneath the city of Joel and retrieve whatever forgotten knowledge may be found there. But the road may not be as safe as it seems.
So if we die in the game, or we die in what happens if we die in real life?
We die in the
Do we have a
game.
backup character for that?
No, if
No,
we
you have
die
a
in real
backup player.
life,
It takes over your character.
yeah. You also take over.
Do I get to decide their class?
Uver does this, that anime, reborn in a different world bit,
Yeah,
and he
I was
comes
about
and
to say,
takes my
what
spot.
you don't know is Pathfinder is just another planet that's like thousands of light years away. So if you die in real life, your spirit goes and takes over your Pathfinder character.
Rewind. Why are we dying in real life?
Because of the sacrificial dagger behind
And
us.
Oh.
and any dialogue just starts being written out, like little pop-up deals on the screen.
I'm a little scared now. You guys are making me paranoid.
Well, you're the one who said we're dying in real life.
Well, we will die eventually.
Just,
Well, hopefully not anytime
just
soon.
don't think about the sacrificial dagger behind us. And
Hey,
we'll be
you
fine.
signed a contract for this
In blood, mind
in
you.
blood.
Anyway.
So people are pressing. I am real. People are pressing 0 to speak to an operator, Jordy.
All right.
Operator.
So we did end our last
Operator.
session with a phone command prompt. You can press 1 for an ambush and press 0 to speak with a representative.
Representative.
Sounds like you all have voted to press 0 to speak with a representative.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
0000000.
So you are now here on this mountainous path, a cliff on your right-hand side leading higher up than you are, and a cliff on your left-hand side leading lower down than you are.
Cliff on the left of me, cliff to my right, here I am. Stuck in the middle with you.
And stuck in the middle with you is this chap in front of you who is wearing a cheap bucket helm and is holding a little sword in his hand, and he's just like, "Hello there."
Oh, on the road?
Yes.
Oh.
In front of you on the road.
I,
I'm in the back of
he's
the
really
wagon.
far away.
Yeah, he's kind of far away.
We're going south?
Ignore him. Keep going.
To the south.
Just go run past them.
As we learned in every video game ever, if you continue to run, they can't stop you.
Just start dodge rolling.
So as you get
Find-
closer,
find the
suddenly
nearest-
everything stops and it goes into a cutscene with dialogue.
Oh, no, there's a
Is this
fog
a
wall.
dating sim now?
Yes.
Gotta press
Oh my
A
God.
now.
I would like to caress his face.
That's my
His
job.
bucket head?
Oh, sorry.
Anyway,
In any event, he's standing there and he's just like, "Hello."
I look to Volden.
I look back. Hello? I'm in the back of the caravan. Why'd you
Oh,
look to
I'm on
me?
the front. Wait, is this a covered caravan?
No, it's just a wagon.
Okay.
What did you call him?
Volden, that's my last name.
Albert Volden.
We don't
I've
do
been
last
calling him by
names
his
here.
last name like this whole time.
I stand up. Since Hiamir looked at me, Albert's going to stand up and be like, hello. Raise his hand in like a wavy gesture.
What business have you on this road?
The same business as everyone else.
Oh,
We're traveling.
jolly good. Come aside here then. I've got tea ready for you.
No.
That
I
sounds
thought
like a
you were
bad
here for
idea.
the same reason I was.
What's the same?
Wait.
What are you here for?
Are you here to drink tea?
Of course.
Well, we're not. Goodbye. I'm not stopping, by the way.
Okay, so I think by this point, your wagon is probably about halfway to where that guy's standing, approaching this tree here.
But I am looking at other bushes and trees to see if there are people. Because this does seem like an ambush. But if we're close when the ambush happens, we can kill him faster.
As the resident actual wizard,
I
No.
resent that. Oh, you're okay with killing Duragar, but you're not okay with killing random bandits?
no.
Hypocrite.
Distance is better.
Hamir, what's your perception bonus?
+7. I was scouting.
It's true. It's true.
If that makes it
Scouting while driving?
It only gives a +1 to initiative. But
At this point, this guy seems to be alone.
Okay, cool.
So wait, why are you on this road? If
Stop
not
talking to
travel
him.
it? Well, no, I want to know. We're not stopping. So
You're just getting closer to this guy in the wagon. He's just like, well, it seemed like a nice place for tea. And he gestures behind him. There's a nice view.
that's not why you go on a road.
Well, I like to get out of town.
What are roads made for?
Wait,
Traveling.
have you asked him what
Exactly.
his name is?
Wait, what? No. If I ask him what his name is, if we fight him, he'll get crit cards.
What if it's Patches?
At this point, the wagon has gotten almost right up to this
Oh,
guy.
I forgot crit cards.
Oh.
All right, we have to stop so
We
Sam
can't do
can
a
go back to
callback
his
today,
house.
I'm sorry.
Sam, go
All right.
home.
Well, so the wagon just moves on into the sunset.
If it happens, I'll text my wife and tell her to draw a critical hit card and send me a picture.
Olivia's the one with
Olivia.
the cards now. So yeah, it's for traveling. That's what we're doing, and you're here having tea.
Well, yes, I've traveled here, and I'm having tea, looking over this wonderful horizon.
I don't see any tea supplies.
And he's like very much gesturing off towards the cliff.
At this point, Uver actually realizes that something's going on and is looking up from his book that he's been scribbling in. Is this... Who else is talking?
There's a strange man offering us tea.
He's stepping out
hello.
into the roads now as the wagon is coming up, and he's like going to like grab the horse's bridle to like stop the horses.
Don't do that, please.
So he's reaching out.
Yeah,
if you
he's stepping out into the road to grab
If your
the bridle
hand
of the
touches that, you lose it.
horse. He stops and he's like, I lose my hand or I
Yes,
lose the horse?
Your hand and maybe more.
Can I cast a spell?
Sure. While he's distracted with Hamir threatening him with the loss of his hand and possibly the horse.
Zafir, do you also want to cast a spell?
What? No, I don't want to cast a spell. I'm just waiting to see what happens with Abby's. I'm throwing my hand up to say I'd like to do something if all goes
Before
well.
this guy acts, I'll jump back with you. So, go ahead. What's your spell?
I need you to make a will save,
Ooh.
please.
Michael?
What's up?
What's my DC?
17.
Critical failure.
All right, my friend, you've just been charmed.
Oh,
Nice.
So this is a dating simulator.
You are caressing his face.
Not right now.
Real fast. Where's my unseen servant?
In the wagon.
He is
Okay.
unseen.
I just wanted to make mention.
You
He's
lost
sitting on the
track of your
baseboard on the
invisible
back, just
servant.
kind of rattling.
Huh?
You lost track of your invisible servant.
I didn't. He's just not on the map.
Okay, so what does Charm Person do?
You critically failed, right?
Indeed.
All right. So this is one of I'll just say it. This is one of Nero's favorite spells.
Makes sense.
So to the target, your words are honey, and your visage becomes bathed in a dreamy haze. You must attempt a will save.
Swoon.
You can blah 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 blah.
Whoa, our
Okay.
cart got
So critical
long.
critical failure,
into a
the
banana.
target's attitude becomes helpful towards you, and you cannot use hostile actions.
Such a dandy.
It's beautiful.
So he's currently reaching out to the bridle of the horse, and Hamir is like, if you touch that horse, you lose your hand. And at that moment, what do we see, like as an audience? What do we see Neros doing, and how does this guy react to the spell?
Where am I on the cart?
Middle. No,
the
you know,
middle?
sorry, you're, yeah.
In the middle?
Yeah.
Okay. So while this dude is reaching for the horse's bridle, Hamir's threatening him, you see like, you zoom in on Neros and you see like a fog around her hands, and she's just like, you don't need to touch that.
Oh,
We're all friends here.
well, yeah. Well, I didn't want you all to just leave, and we'd miss this wonderful tea and nice spot here.
I mean, that's fair, but I mean, we do have business, so if you just wouldn't mind letting us go.
And that's fair. That's fair. He puts his hands up and steps back, and just like, I'll just enjoy this view, and turns his back on you for the first time.
We did press 2.
I'm very curious if this was actually a combat or something else.
We may never know.
We may never know.
Yeah.
So are you going to just leave him there to look over into the horizon?
Yeah, if he's not bugging us.
That's my plan.
yeah.
Unless someone tells me
Unless
to stop.
somebody wants to stab him in his kidneys for whatever reason.
Don't look at me. However,
Before he turns around, Neros throws him a wink.
Wink, wink.
Did you
nudge,
just
nudge.
give him bardic
Knock, knock.
inspiration?
So
Sure.
he starts turning around. You throw him a wink and he stops. And he smiles and just looks off over the horizon, just nods to himself.
I'm gonna lean in. Oh, sorry.
He's
I
been
didn't see
waiting
it. I'm
for
He's
sorry.
been
spell.
waiting patiently.
I'll wait.
After he's done turning around, he's going to hear a whisper.
In his ear?
Whisper.
Go enjoy your tea. Go now.
He nods. I will follow my heart. Walks off towards the tree on the other side of the road. And let's see, Hamir and Uver, the two of you just hear from that tree. What are you doing?
I'm going to lean in with. That was very well handled.
I stopped the cart.
Uver's just gonna.
What?
No, no,
Why
no.
did you
No,
stop?
why would
Keep
you stop?
going.
Just go faster.
You just want me to go?
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
go.
then I don't stop.
Why would we stop? Is there something here? Do you want
There's
tea?
more over there.
maybe-
There's an ambush.
Maybe just pick up the pace.
Let's just go.
That's all right. We'll leave them here to
I've
do this to
handled
get to
it.
other people.
Oh, what? No, we can't do that.
Yes, we don't need to worry about them. We're past.
I
we
think
passed the test.
other people can deal with it themselves.
What if it's just some random person?
Yeah.
Consult
They're
your
going to
contract.
die.
Is this part of your contract that you signed?
If I might have some input, Siggy in the back of the cart. He's like, the road is known to be a favorite haunt for highwaymen. Anyone traveling here would be aware that they should be ready to defend themselves.
Oh, well.
It is. Honestly, they don't seem that much of a danger. I mean, obviously.
The camera changes perspectives back over to the tree where we just hear, "You fool!" And he's like, "I'm having tea."
I guess if everyone's okay, we can just leave. I
That
would prefer
sounds
not to
fine.
fight or have any bloodshed today. so.
Hamir, while we're passing, looks over and is like, "You better not come out if you know what's good for you."
In other
As we're
words,
kinda
just
just
stay
going
there, enjoy your tea, and have a good day.
Up the cliff a ways, there's like a big rock ledge, and two just thumbs up, reach over the ledge. And the cart rattles on south towards town.
We pressed 0 2.
We did speak to the operator.
Yeah, no, Alward is just. That was very well handled. You did very. Thank you.
I have practice.
I would have preferred if we could have done it where they kept their will intact.
Alward, you sitting in the back of the cart, notice that Siggy looks very confused.
Are you okay, Sigmund?
I've never seen anybody handle a situation like that quite like that before.
Well, she just spoke her way out of it.
Highwaymen
I
are
wink at Siggy.
highwaymen are just thieves and cowards. They're easily dealt with and coward.
Diplomacy is always an option.
He obviously didn't have a very strong will.
I really am trying to find like a Jedi mind trick joke, but I can't think of anything.
These aren't the caravan.
No,
you're
say
looking
that
for.
again, but say joke at the end of it.
A Jedi mind trick joke.
There you go. Ah, funny.
All right, now that we ruined the GM's plan, what are we doing now?
Sorry, not sorry.
We're still going.
Well, at this point, you're not too far away from Joel, because this was kind of like the halfway point. So you're actually rattling along up and coming up to the main city of Joel now.
He's emphasizing Joel. I think there's a trap.
Joel is not a trap. Joel is a city.
And or a person.
It is actually
And
a
or
very
a
nice
person.
city. I was there not too long ago.
Oh, I used to live and work there.
If you say it
did
was
you?
over 50 years ago, and you said it's not long
No,
ago.
no, no. It was more of a couple of weeks ago.
Oh. Really?
I don't think we can trust his
Yes.
scale of time.
I agree. How are you not dead?
Well, dwarves are known to live quite a long time.
I'm just referring not to his age, just
Oh.
him.
There is something that you learn as you do studies like I do. It is never judge a book by its cover.
I don't think that helps you get away from two giant spiders in a cave.
Also, to be fair, using your metaphor, we've read a few pages into the book by now.
That is, he kind of gestures to his pack. There's a lot more.
Oh. You're telling us not to judge you.
Did you not?
It sounded like he was saying that he knows how to not judge books by their covers.
No, that's...
In which case, I didn't see how
No,
it
we're
helped
saying
him
we
in
shouldn't-
dangerous situations.
No, he's saying we shouldn't judge people.
I understand that now, Volker.
I just don't
Okay.
read.
Can you read?
We know.
Of course I can read. I just choose not to.
Can you? Can you?
Can I choose not to?
No.
Yes.
Can you?
I pull out a piece of paper and write something in Gnomish. Can you read this?
Hold on. No.
Also, no.
Mish.
Mish.
No mish.
Gnomish.
At this point, you are at the southern
Joel.
gates of Joel.
All right, well, I turned to Sigmund. I'm like, okay, well, we made it to Joel. If you will pay us your 15 gold.
Of course, yes. You did an admirable job. That's been one of my most interesting and least eventful journeys between. Hands over a sack of 15 gold pieces.
All right. I split it up. Everybody gets 3.
Would you mind if we met your sister?
Well,
We don't need.
That
We don't-
wasn't part of the contract, so feel free to say no.
We don't need.
no.
Creepy question there.
Wait. No, I would mind. How do you answer that question?
No, don't
I-
meet my sister.
Yes, don't meet my sister.
Stay away from her if you
Why
want.
are you answering for him?
He just seemed a little befuddled, and I thought I'd help him out.
I appreciate the assistance.
I don't. Well, be on your way then.
He jumps out of the wagon and he's like, "Ta-ta."
May we never see you again.
Oh, I was about to say the opposite. I hope to see you all again someday.
It is a pleasure writing with you.
I thank you. And it was a pleasure being with the 5 of you weirdos.
Well, that was
In a
rather
good way.
rude.
In a good way. Very interesting people.
Not that weird.
I mean, on all honesty, this we are not the most common of folk.
I'm from here.
Yes.
He's the least weird.
Speak for yourself.
And with that, he turns on his heel and strides off into town.
So does anybody know what his deal was?
Who? Zephyr?
No.
No, nobody will know what his deal is. Sigmund.
He
Doesn't-
said he
doesn't
was
matter.
traveling. Does it
Well,
matter?
it just seemed like he was slightly capable, but yet he hired a caravan.
It
It
doesn't.
seems like he
people can
just wanted
hide
help.
If they won't.
A party of one, trust me from experience. It is easier sometimes to have more than just yourself to rely upon.
Fair.
We spoke a good half a day with this man and said nothing to him.
Well, that was your fault. I was chatting him up most of the time.
Oh, you were?
Not by choice,
I didn't
honestly.
notice.
He kind of kept talking.
Uver was totally engrossed in writing something down.
Of course he was.
Jenkins, if you like, you can ask me 3 questions about him and I'll answer him. If you don't care, you don't have to ask questions.
What is the name of his sister?
Svelta.
Svelta. How long has he been in the area?
He's lived here his whole life.
And why was his sister not with him?
He was on a business trip and he was heading home.
Sounds like you actually had plans for this guy.
Everybody has a life in this world. Even the tea-drinking highwayman.
May we find out later how good the tea was.
Don't forget, if you haven't, to add the 3 gold into your inventory.
I has done that. It is most nice.
So how do we find this library?
Well, we go to the library.
Yes, to the library.
Yeah,
But
it's this way.
indeed. But if you want to take a shortcut, it's
We
that
just
way.
pointed opposite directions, guys. We're on opposite sides of the table.
In
but
game, we
still.
pointed the same direction.
Isn't it nighttime?
It is getting late. Because it took you a day to travel here in the carriage.
Where do I live again? Is it Joel or is it?
You live in Joel.
Oh, I do live in Joel.
here?
Yeah. Well, I have a place to stay. I don't know about all of you.
Wait, if you live here, when does the library close?
Oh, it's far past close.
Oh.
Do you even have enough room for all of us?
What? I wasn't offering.
Oh, I thought you said
You
you.
just
No,
said.
I said I have
He
a
said
place
he
to
has
stay.
a
I don't know
place
about
to
you
stay.
all.
Oh, so with
I mean, if you want, you could sleep on our floor, maybe.
Did your father live there?
No.
Oh. I had an open standing from him, but if he didn't live there, then I don't think
Well,
it applies.
His home is back in Cheliax. If he's,
Wait, how-
he's dead, but
How do you know his
I know.
father?
I don't know. He keeps bringing it up. How did you know my father?
I am your father.
I think you know how I knew your father.
No. You just
I
said...
think it's pretty obvious.
No, I mean, you pointed at me and said, I know your father, and then sort of said nothing more. It's kind of why I brought you along.
It is
think I
quite
did
ominous.
Huh?
I don't think I did that.
You were kind of out of your sorts.
I was in the war with him.
Oh.
You know, where your father was the last 10 years of his life.
Well, yeah.
So where's a good inn I can stay?
Well, I don't really know. I just live in this area. And I have a place to live, so I don't. Again,
You know
we have
nothing about this town.
No, I do. I just don't know the inns. I don't go there. I have a couch. If you want the couch.
Where can I park this?
Park what?
Oh, carriage.
I don't know. I've never owned a carriage.
Abby, so you've got that in your notes. You know about it. Jenkins, you would also know of the Jewel of Skyrim. It's one that's always got rooms open at this time of year because its busy season is in summer.
Okay.
I think I'd rather stay
Well-
at Alward's place.
If I
don't feel like you would know about many inns and stuff in the area because you would probably more likely have like been working with someone on a research project and they would be like, oh, I got somewhere for you to stay.
Well, I suppose now that I'm thinking about it, you can go to the Jewel of something or another. I don't know the full name, but
Jewel of Skyrim.
Yeah, that. But again, I don't have much, but I do have a couch. It's free. You don't have to, though.
I'm not.
I would honestly prefer none of you, but if you need to.
I'm offended.
So I'm going to pull into that inn, the Jewel of Skier, so we can all get off.
Okay. And the Jewel of Skyrim is an inn that's situated on the banks of the Skyrim River, which flows through the center of Joel.
And I'd also like to take Alward aside for a moment if I could.
No.
Okay.
No, yeah, that's fine.
Then I go into the... Are you living here by yourself?
No, I have my family here.
Is your whole family alive?
Well,
Aside from your father, Kadra.
as far as most of my family's back in Cheliax. I don't really keep
Your
tabs
mother
on
and
them.
your sister, was it?
I don't know how you know. Oh, right, you were with my. He probably spoke of them a lot. Yeah, no, they're alive.
Okay. They're here in town?
Yeah, at the house, yes.
Okay.
As far as I know.
What?
I haven't been here for like 2 weeks.
I don't think that much changes in 2 weeks.
A lot can change in 2 weeks. A lot can change in a day.
Okay, I just wanted to know what to be on the lookout for while I was here.
Why are you keeping an eye out for my
I'm
family?
not. I tried to avoid them.
I mean, why are you wanting to avoid my family?
Because I don't want to deal
I
with
mean, I don't
things.
want you to deal with them either.
Exactly.
Why did you pull me aside for this?
I was just... I look over at nothing, and I'm just like, I like kind of like frustratingly shrug and like motion my hands at nothing. It's like, I don't know.
Well,
I don't
okay,
know.
well,
I don't know. All right, goodbye.
Alward's just gonna stand there, sort of like frozen in confusion. Just, okay. Well, the offer's still open if nobody wants to pay for a room, but again, I'd prefer if not, but I would feel rude if not to offer my couch.
Speaking of paying for rooms, was that part of Salazar's
No, it was not.
contract? Or so we have to... Oh.
Yeah.
Well, let's go in, I guess.
Well, I'm gonna go home.
Oh, no, you're coming with us.
No, I'm not.
I knocked down your house.
What?
What?
I'm sorry.
He's a big bad wolf.
Zafir.
You want to run that by me again?
That was a lie. Go home. We'll meet here in the morning, I assume.
I suppose. Goodbye, guys.
Oh, Uver's already gone into the inn.
Yeah, I walked into it.
Goodbye.
And there's just Alward just goodbye, just standing in the street by himself in the growing darkness.
If you get home and your house is on the ground, wait, flat on the ground.
Is it made
It's
of
like
straw?
a 2D. It's like a 2D version of your house, so it's just on the
It
ground.
still functions fine.
Somebody demolished it and then painted it. Painted a picture of his house.
How much are rooms here?
It depends. So this one is a bit more of an establishment that caters to larger groups at a time. So if you just want one bed, just a bed in like the barracks style room, it's a silver piece. If you want your own room, it's going to be 8 silver pieces. But one room can sleep 2 people.
But is it one bed?
Yes,
No.
there's only one bed.
It's one big bed.
So again, just there's a couch. And by somebody who does not want you there, but feel free.
I will not be purchasing my own room. You can all choose on your own. I don't mind.
Just so you know, I will not be helping with the purchase of the room.
I'm gonna get
but
my
I
own
will
room.
be staying with you.
8 silver.
The proprietor of the inn, who's like this stocky built man, is like, I don't really care. I've got enough rooms if you all want your own.
Hello, stocky innkeeper.
Am I getting that right? You look confused.
No, I'm not. Fine.
She's just thinking.
I'm thinking.
Stocky man. What's your name?
It's been 3 months and I didn't write it down.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Been 2 weeks since
I
you asked my
didn't
name.
have a name. I've been around since the prologues and I still don't have a name.
My name is Jaren the
Okay, hold on.
Nameless.
Let me name him and put him on my characters list because I didn't name it.
He's just another guy at the front desk.
He could just be stocky man.
Front desk Sam.
Jeremy.
Jeremy Stalker.
Jeremy Stalker the Stalker.
No, he doesn't stalk.
No,
Yes, he
Jeremy
does. That's
Stocker
why he
the
has his
stock
last
man.
No, he
The
doesn't stock, he stocks.
Stocky stock.
Yeah, he stalks.
Yeah, exactly. But
He's
he
the
doesn't
stalker.
He's a
stalk.
stocky stalker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't stalk. He stalks.
No, he stalks the stocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, he's
Rolf.
stock.
My
Rolf?
name is Rolf Stockson,
I knew it.
Wow.
Son of stock.
son of Stock the Stocky.
Stocky said.
I will take a bed. Just a bed. I don't need a room.
Right, that'll be 1 silver.
There you go.
So, fun fact, old inns like that did have rooms that were just filled with beds for people to lay in.
Yeah.
It's a lot cheaper than building a room for everybody.
I'm all for it. As long as I get to sleep.
Yes, here it's 1 silver as well.
Right.
You better not keep me up with your readings.
What?
You do hero cards?
That's not how reading. I mean, you can read that lot, but you know what? I think you don't know.
I'll give
that,
you your
so
bed
I'm-
for free if you tell me my future.
3 silver when he only had to pay 1?
No, for free.
Oh,
At
free.
some point,
Gratis,
I
as
can,
they say
I
in
can tell you
Assyrian.
that at some point in the future you're going to die.
And we're back on that.
He slides 1 silver coin back.
Thank you.
I always knew it.
Thank you. I'm gonna just take I'm gonna maybe just take the full room, the 1 silver room.
It
Might be
is.
So we got 3 beds.
Maybe I'm considering it. Hold on.
And then for the lovely lady,
I have my own room, please.
all right, that'll be 8 silver.
Okay.
It's probably
Thank you.
for the best. But
Probably for the best.
You don't want to see that dwarf when he sleeps.
I'm afraid he's not going to sleep. That's my problem.
Like the vest.
Which one's my room?
Wait, I thought you wanted 1 bed.
No, I changed. I said I was thinking about
Okay.
changing my mind.
You'll
not
have the first
retractable.
room, and you'll have the second
Not
room.
retractable.
And the 2 of you, gentlemen, who are sleeping in beds, steeping in beds, haven't had enough drink for that. No,
like
if you
the
go up
tea.
the stairs and turn right, it's a big long room with lots of beds.
I'm going to sleep as far away from you as possible.
I would not think that is a bad thing, mostly because I'm worried about your blood. But anyway,
Talking of drinks, can I get anyone anything?
Sure. Whatever you got.
I'm going to my
Tap.
room.
Do you have a bit of meat and perhaps some mushroom soup?
Coming right up. And for you, the house special, the fuffle shuff.
Wait,
Call back.
Beautiful.
do you do food here?
He just ordered a mushroom soup.
He said I wanted to
No,
That's
drink.
not
we
food.
live on pure liquor.
You asked what I wanted to drink. I want food.
Mushroom soup.
I will
is
give you a
drink.
smoothie.
What? No, thank you. Bring me some meat of some sort.
You know, this entire time I've been ordering drinks, I've never had to pay once, and that's just wonderful.
It's a magical place. This drink is once.
It comes with your room.
Oh, cool. I didn't get a room.
Where are you sleeping?
In a
In a
bed.
bed.
It comes with your bed.
It comes with the
I just
bed.
get in and it's sitting next to the bed.
In the cup
Like a little
holder.
mint on the
Side
pillow,
drink.
but a plate of food
So-
and drink.
For character sheet stuff, I haven't been worried about money for the drinks because they're really cheap, like a copper.
Yeah.
I don't
I've
even
just
have
been
copper.
assuming narratively that it's just been like, yeah, money.
Yeah.
A reasonable amount of money for your level.
I don't want to do the math to split up my gold.
Do they actually serve food?
They do.
Okay.
They do. They also have a special brew here called the Witch's Brew
In the fuffle shuffle.
and the Fuffle Shuff.
Oh.
It's a smoothie.
The fuffle shuff or the witch's
So,
brew?
I think Hamir's going to take some meat and the witch's brew and go back to his room.
That seems to fit you.
It's particularly quiet
say
tonight.
as he
There's pretty
orders.
much you guys. There's someone who looks like he'd probably be a salty sailor type guy, and then there's this red-headed guy with a lute sitting by the fire.
Don't talk to any of them.
Talk to all of them. I'm not there, so.
Uver is sitting at a booth or table, whatever they have. And as he's eating and sipping on his meat, he has his book next to him, and he's just writing out the things that he's learned that day. If anybody looked over his shoulder and could read Dwarvish.
Is everyone
I
staying
told
out
you,
and eating
Alward's
and
not
drinking?
there.
Or is everyone else just going back to their rooms?
Beds.
Yeah. Does anybody have anything else they want to do tonight, or should we skip to the morning?
Skip.
Abby's
Let's
laughing.
just skip.
I'm fine.
Who
with
does Abby want to charm and dandy today?
or prank? She's got to do her daily prank.
It's fine.
So, as each of you head off to your respective beds or rooms in the tavern, the camera will kind of zoom across the cityscape of Joel, and we see Alward heading his way across town towards a small, like, apartment-style building on the west side of town. And as he's approaching, there's, like, this little old man sitting on a rocking chair out front of the building. And as he sees Alward walking up, he just starts looking really excited, and he sits up straight, and he goes, "Oh, he's back! He's back!" And he picks up a cane and starts rapping on the door. "Hey, he's back!"
Kellig, please, just stop waking everyone up. I'm only back for the night.
"Oh, right. Gotta keep it all hush-hush."
Yes, Kellig, hush, hush.
Right. Any progress on the resistance?
I keep telling you, I'm not. Yeah, tons of progress, Kellig, tons.
Good. Gotta make them pay, those Chilaxians sweeping in and stealing all our jobs.
I'm from Shellyax. I don't.
But you're one of the good uns.
All right, well, I'm just gonna go back home now.
And he smacks you on your back and is like, "Right, I'll keep watch out here, sir." Salutes you and sits back down in his rocking chair.
I do think he is my favorite thing me and you have come up with on the walks. Sorry.
So as you leave Kellig, your landlord, behind, he lets you stay here for free because he believes you to be a member of the resistance.
Yeah, I've told him multiple times otherwise, but he refuses to believe. He thinks I'm speaking in code.
Wait, you just said that you paid for rent.
Yeah, you guys don't gotta know
You
that.
lied.
Wow. Sense motive. From across the town.
He's just thinking on that day. Wait a second, Albert was lying to me.
So you head inside and you come in to find, see, as late as it is, I would imagine that your mom and sister are working on clearing up from dinner at this point.
That makes sense.
And they both are very surprised to see you walk in the door.
Hello.
Alward! And your mother puts the dishes down, runs over to give you a hug. Sister does the same, just coming around from the side and hugging you on the side.
I do the awkward thing where I hug my mother with one arm and then like try to like awkwardly hug my sister, but with the other arm.
Why didn't you tell me you were coming back so soon?
Well, we didn't. I didn't anticipate coming back. It turns out some items were left here and are only found here in Joel, so we're coming to pick them up and then bring them back. So I'm only here for the day or two.
Oh, so there's still more to investigate in the mysterious cave?
Yeah. Yeah, there's tons. I have to. I still have to make a ruling on that, actually.
Oh, wow.
You left town.
Hmm?
You left town without giving them an answer?
I said they would get it by the end of the week. It's not the end of the week yet.
The clock is ticking.
I know.
It's nearly been a day.
Your sister, though, kind of loosens the hug up a bit and was like, "Did you find any monsters?"
No, Well, there was a spider and some centipedes.
Oh, yuck. I hate those.
Very gross, very nasty. I'm gonna have my unseen servant like pick her up and move her around the room.
just like randomly?
No,
or-
like a piggyback, like
Oh,
in a
okay.
circle, like a game.
I didn't have the right picture in my head.
Just shake her about.
So your mom kind of pulls back from the hug a bit, and she's just like, "I'm proud of you, Alward, moving up in the world and tackling bigger and grander things."
Yeah. Mo, I met somebody on the way who knew.
Congratulations.
That is 100% the look on her face.
Who knew? I met somebody who knew. Who spoke of knowing father. Did you know? Did he write about anybody named Hamir?
She looks a little bit confused for a bit, and she's like, "I do think he was a member of his regiment."
He seems to know a lot about us, and it's a little disconcerting.
You met him?
He's part of the group that have been assigned to guard us.
Interesting.
Just me, the only survivor from the regiment.
I thought everyone. I thought the letter we received notifying us about Father's passing was everyone died, not.
That was what I had thought.
No time to dwell on that, I suppose. We have to meet in the morning and
Right.
go to the library and then pick up some supplies and then probably head back. But maybe you'll meet the people guarding? I don't know.
Do you have anything you want to give your mom during this scene, too?
A kiss.
Gold.
Well,
I'm speaking vaguely just in case you want to keep that secret longer.
Well, she already... Oh, there is something I want to ask, because she's already received... Yeah, so I'm going to ask her, so did you receive the gold yet?
Yes, that was a lot more than I was expecting from the job.
Good, yes. Here's some, and I'm going to give her like the 3 gold I made from escorting Sigmund. Not vain, here's some more. It's not a lot extra, but it can help out with like food or get an extra bar of chocolate or whatever.
Of course. This is a lot of money, Alward.
It is actually a lot of money.
I know. Well, it should be I know the medicine is, it's a lot of money, but there'll be more, of course. But I'll be gone for a while.
She puts a hand on your shoulder and is like, "Thank you, Alward. I'm proud of you."
Alward then is just going to silently say thank you, and then go to his room and shut the door and start poring over the notes of the mine again before going to bed.
And with that, we will cut to the morning.
Yay.
It's the morning.
Dawn of the second day of Alward's week.
Day 2.
I have a feeling this segment of the story is going to be Alward and the terribly bad, no good week.
No.
So wait,
The
somebody-
terribly bad,
somebody
no
trip
good
him, make him
negotiated
fall in
contract.
What? What?
He
mud.
didn't
Somebody
make it.
trip you and make you fall into mud.
No, I don't like that.
Why not? It'd be bad.
like-
It'd be part of your terrible, no good.
I
bad
like
week.
being clean.
Exactly. That's why it has to
It
happen.
wasn't in the contract.
So do we want to just cut ahead to where you've all regrouped in the tavern?
Alward will show up later than expected.
I assume. I guess.
I am drinking early.
You
The witch's
alcoholic.
brew. I'm thirsty.
Water exists.
We
But
gathered.
it's not clean.
Yes, it is.
Rolf Stockson has no qualms about serving alcohol this early in the day.
Wonderful.
Are you drinking that swill?
You had it last night.
It wasn't good.
Would you like some swill?
No, it was awful. Disgusting. What was in that?
Various strong spirits,
It's good for me.
like my grandmother. Bless her heart.
Wait, your grandmother's in the what?
She's dead.
Is your
Is your grandmother part of the drink?
It was a pun.
is she full of spirits? Was she an
He
alcoholic?
puts
Is
1 milligram of her ashes in every drink.
That's disgusting.
That's nasty. No, I've enlisted a necromancer.
She's in the back making the drinks.
The grandma or the necromancer?
Yes.
Both.
I don't discriminate against work history here.
Dead or alive?
Now, is there anything I can get you all before you shove off and go on an adventure or something?
Some
Do
breakfast.
these come into goat cups?
Yes, I've got a disposable cup here.
Breakfast would be nice.
I've got disposable to-go boxes.
We're gonna be eating here.
Oh, I've already eaten.
You're not here.
Oh, okay. I
Remember-
thought I was.
remember-
I thought everybody was here
You
at this
said that
point.
I thought.
Who's here?
I thought we said there was the 4 of us here,
Oh, okay. I can show
and
up
then
later,
Alward
it's
hasn't
fine.
shown up
Yeah.
yet. Or is
I'd
Alward
like a
supposed to
walking
be here?
breakfast
I'm-
I
taco.
was imagining you guys have already eaten and you're
Oh.
ready to go by the time Alward gets here.
Okay, I didn't.
When
realize
am I
Alward was
here yet?
Is Alward here right now? We're just ready to go right now.
Yes.
Unless you guys have something you really want to do.
Okay, let's go.
Wait,
Uver's 2 cups of tea into this.
I need to
confused.
ask Uver a question. Uver, do you have the list of books that we're supposed to be collecting? I remember you were looking over it before we left.
Yes. This. What was the thing was is that these books
I
are not all
don't
offered
really
at
care about it. I just want to know if you have it.
Yes, I think I wrote some down here, and they were in the piece of paper that Albert thinks so much of.
No, I didn't put them in the contract.
But at least I'm here. So anyway,
Also, we're not getting we're giving the shopping list to the library and then we're leaving.
But we have to take them back, don't we?
No, I think they're going to be delivered, aren't they? Yes, to who?
Yeah, so the contract stipulated you just have to deliver the list. The library will take care of delivering the supplies and books.
Wait, so are we not even going into the vault?
Well, now here's a question.
That's a separate thing.
Okay, so
So what's
Yes,
written out in the contract?
Uver,
Yes.
can you make a copy of that list?
I already have.
Can you make 2 copies? Just so that I can say I made you do
already
something.
He just kind of looks at you strangely and just pulls out a quick sheet of parchment and just.
Thank you.
It looks like chicken scratch.
I'm going to hold on to this for a while. Just remember that
It's
I
actually
have it.
quite well written.
It always looks like chicken scratch to me. Don't worry.
He can't read. We talked about this.
read.
He kind of looks at you weird and this. Oh, sorry. Changes it to common and then hands it back.
Why did you hand him dwarvish writing?
You didn't even erase it. How did you do that?
Prestidigitation.
Invisible ink.
Wizard.
Now we can go to the library. Does anybody know where this library is?
Yes.
I
Yes.
feel like Al would. Oh. Thank you for chiming in, Neros.
I
Do you
didn't
know where this
you know
library
the
is?
library is. Have you been in Joe long?
Briefly.
Once.
I know exactly where the library is and all the ways to get to it from all 4 different.
Of course you do.
All 4 different
entrances.
why.
Are there
You
any
nerd.
secret passageways?
No, but there's a couple of shortcuts. In fact, if you go, if memory serves, it's actually it just goes on.
As Uver's finishing narrating the shortcut, we just cut, and you guys are standing at the foot of the staircase.
Wow.
He's still talking.
There were many number of ways we could have got here, and we took that one.
That was the longest walk I've ever had.
Yeah, I tried telling him that if we took a right instead, we'd cut the time down by half.
No, because at this time that you have to worry about there's merchants on that side of the camp, and then you have to wait for
What
them. And then
I
time
can't
is
believe
it
we had
now?
to trample a whole home of orphans.
Wait, what?
I don't
when did
remember
that
doing
happen?
that.
No. See,
Did you
I thought
kill
I went the
orphans?
same
Why are
way.
we- why-
I said
why
I
are you
trampled
killing
them, not killed them.
Why are you trampling orphans?
I didn't.
What do you have against orphans?
No,
Nothing.
usually I like to stop by the orphanage and tell them a few stories for their day, and then
That-
I move on.
You do know that adds time.
It is less important sometimes.
We are now at the door of the library.
The librarian's just like,
Can we just
can
get
I
this over
help
with?
you?
Hand her the list.
Do you have any orphans in this library?
Oh my gosh.
They are
I
the
can neither
workforce.
confirm nor deny that.
Zephyr, the orphan trampler.
Presence of orphans.
Uver hands the list over.
She takes it and skims it for a little bit and then looks at the bottom, rolls her eyes, and is like, Salazar. All right, well, we'll get these delivered.
Do you have any books on the law around here and like area and like certain cases involving land rights and land disputes?
Oh, of course.
Can you show me?
Certainly. Please follow me.
I'll be back, guys.
All right.
Wait, is there a directory of like people who live here?
We do have like birth records and heraldry records.
Neither of those will work. Never mind.
I will be in my normal spot. And he just walks in.
Wizards.
I think what Hamir is trying to say is he's looking for a yellow pages.
Ah, yes, the mystical tome of
No, the-
yellow pages.
The amber pages.
amber pages.
The amber pages.
The slightly gray pages, actually.
It's a mystical tome that automatically updates for everyone who lives in the area.
I would check with the courthouse for local records.
I see. Are you usually at the front desk here?
I am.
Have you seen anyone else with a tattoo like this near their eye?
She looks really close.
What's that tattoo
No.
look like?
It's 2 lines that come out from my eye, in the eyelid, and it goes down to like my mid cheek and goes like 45 degrees downward past my ear.
Cool. Does it go all the way down to your chin?
Doesn't matter.
I think I drew it.
You threw it?
Drew it.
You threw
Did I
the
draw
tattoo.
It's fine. Anyway.
No, I
So
didn't draw
it doesn't take very long to collect the books that you're needing for local land rights research and stuff. You do find, just kind of skimming through one on your walk back, a reference that kind of explains why your group was dispatched to do this in the first place. The ruling is called magistrate arbitration, which is if there's a dispute between 2 persons over land rights, the typical way that that's resolved is that the holder, who is the party who already has the land, is allowed to choose the arbitrator in a contest. And if the disputer doesn't like the arbitrator, they can escalate to the magistrate, who will decide the land rights dispute. In this case, because it was like a big matter of importance between the 2 mines, the magistrate who would be deciding would be the king of this country instead of the local magistrate. And it doesn't take you long to realize that the Chalaxians would be concerned that the king would side in favor of Copperburget, since they have a lot of interest in Copperburget. So they went ahead with the first suggestion that Copperburget suggested as an arbitrator, because that probably would have been more in their favor than the king.
So Howard went off to do that. Uver went to his regular place. And then just me and these 2 children were sitting on a
It's
bench
a little
waiting.
book, and it says Uver's spot.
Children. I'm at least in my 20s.
I mean, he is like 57.
I'm 300
I'm
years
47.
old. You guys are all children.
I
to me.
just appreciate the image of us sitting on a bench with him here in the middle.
Oh, just waiting patiently.
I am waiting, but not patiently.
A woman walks by, and for a second, the look on her face is like, "Oh, little family out," and then she's like, "Oh no, that's just a small man." She just keeps walking.
Wait, which one's the small man?
She thought you were the child, and then she realizes you're fully grown and just small.
I just flash her just a sneer, like it's scary. Can I intimidate her?
Sure. Would you like to roll, or do you want to just intimidate her?
I just like to intimidate her.
All right, she is intimidated, and she's just like puts up a hand in front of her eyes, breaks line of sight, and just keeps walking in the library.
So she sees me just like kind of pull back my hood a little bit, and my teeth just grin. They don't quite look sharp, but like it would look very scary if you just looked at somebody looking at you like that with
Sophia, don't
deep red
harass
eyes.
people in the library.
She was harassing me first.
She just looked at you.
Now, son, don't harass people in the library.
So, what were you doing here in Joel?
I'm just passing through.
Okay,
I mean, nothing. Not much.
I see.
When Alward's done doing his research, he's going to go
He's
and
trying
get Uver, because I know he's not going to come any other way.
It's been like 6 minutes.
Yeah. It's like, all right, it's time to go. We're going to the place you want. And I think I know how to rule on the thing that I was hired to do.
Yes. And you see him. He just kind of shuffles through things and takes a note at one book over here. I think I am ready. I think I am ready. Okay. And he just kind of leaves everything as it is.
One of those people.
Walks out.
Revere is coming.
It is his spot.
Did
I
that
felt
spot say Uver's
ting.
spot, do not touch?
I've been here a few times.
How do you get... I've been here a few times, and I don't have a spot like that.
You have to be here a few more times than...
I have read almost every book in their language section.
Let's just say I knew the founder of the library, perhaps, or it's a previous headmaster.
I forget how old you are sometimes, Uver.
This city is hundreds of years old.
So is he.
Hundreds
Yeah,
of years
so
old.
is he.
Not 200s of years old.
3.
The city itself is 1,340 years
It's
old.
a good thing I'm a 2,000-year-old elf.
Ah.
Retcon then, real quick. Yes. I knew the previous headmaster of the library.
Nepotism.
Let's just go.
So does anybody actually know where the entrance to this place is?
Yes.
Oh.
I think
Both of you?
Uver and Neros would both know where.
All right, Neros, lead the way.
Okay.
Last time he led the way, it took us an extra 15 minutes to get to the library.
Yeah, that's
Poor,
fair.
poor orphans.
I was surprised by the funeral procession.
Where were you?
I'm not sure, but I don't even know if those were orphans.
They could have just been beggars.
I'm pretty
They
sure
are
they were
now.
just
School children.
Beggars
boxes.
can't be choosers. Let's get going.
Let's just go.
My eyes were closed. It's whatever.
What?
I travel with my eyes closed.
I have a million questions.
It's too bright out here, okay?
Proceed.
So, as you approach the abandoned arena, you see that there are several portions that have collapsed due to the weak foundations with the vaults underneath. One of these portions, Uver and Neros are able to point out a spot where there's like one of the hallways in like the supporting buildings that has collapsed. And that is going to be your way into the vaults underneath. However, due to the complex of buildings outside of it, you can't just go directly there. You'll have to come around from the inside of the building. Fortunately, one of the collapses destroyed a portion of the wall, allowing you to get directly into the center of the arena, leaving you a few short hallways away from your destination.
Okay.
So, leading up to the door, Alward is going to use his mage hand to open the door. I'm going to send my unseen... I'm going to cast Unseen Servant because I haven't cast it yet today.
Yeah, I'm going to put on my helmet.
And then I'm going to send it down the hallway in front of whoever is going to be or frontliner.
In
Not
front of
me.
me?
Yep.
Cool.
So we've got Unseen Servant, then Hamir.
I always get put in the back, so I'm just gonna start there. And I ready my bow in case anything appears.
Daryl, have you ever
I
come
can go next.
inside
I would
this
say
place?
Uvera is probably third or fourth.
Sorry, what?
Have you ever come inside of this place?
No.
Neros, you have been here before.
Oh, I have?
This is where you found the skeletons
What?
What?
Oh,
in your prologue episode.
I was going to ask Neros to come close up front if she's been here before, and now we've established that she has been here before. Neros, have you ever been here before?
Once.
Once?
Once.
All right, why don't you come up further in the front then? If you know what's going, if you're at least familiar with this place.
I mean, barely familiar, but sure.
I just stay behind my unseen servant.
I was never able to get anybody to join
Neros
me on
gives
this.
Howard a thumbs up.
So are we doing?
As Abby gives me a thumbs up and finger guns.
So are we doing Unseen Servant, Hamir, Neros?
Sure.
I guess.
Is it just single file down that hall?
Right at first, yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
Uvera will be third.
I am third.
Uvera will be fourth.
Where's Zafir?
Last.
I need to stay near my unseen servant.
That's fair.
Last time I was here, there were a couple skeletons, so...
Oh,
Were they alive, or
I
were they
mean,
just skeletons?
No, I
Can
turned them into a pile of bones.
is a skeleton
So-
even alive?
So
Is
they were
brought back?
animated?
They're animated.
Are you alive? You have a
undead, whatever it
skeleton.
is.
I fought many of those, so we should be fine.
Have we cast light on Hamir's helmet?
I mean, we can.
Do it. Light up my helmet.
All right, then I cast light on your helmet.
That you can see in the hallway because it's dark inside.
Only Hamir needs it.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much everyone else can see.
Screw out of it.
I have no problem seeing.
Get dark vision.
You begin down the hallway, revealed by the door that was opened by Alward, and it seems, mostly pretty nice. It was a construction that was meant to draw a lot of attention to Joel, but you immediately recognize that the hallway that you're entering was definitely one that was constructed for use by the combatants. As you're peering around the corner as you're coming down the hallway and you're seeing benches and racks for weaponry and such, you can actually see into another hall, and there's a window on the other side leading out into a courtyard.
Oh, is that why we can see?
I forgot why we were here. Me as a person.
Well, that's why
Check out the vault for the dude.
There's
on
a
the
vault
back
here?
there.
I take
Yeah,
out my
underneath the arena.
Okay.
copy of the shopping list.
We don't. That has nothing to do with what we're
It
doing.
has
here.
everything to do with it.
It has nothing. We've already.
We are here at the vault so that we can find books that the library probably doesn't have.
That's exactly what Salazar said.
But that's not what's on the shopping list.
That actually, there were a couple things that I figured that he probably wanted. But anyway,
As you are discussing the shopping
Will you all
list,
shut up?
you hear a voice from inside this offshoot room that says, "You there! You want to buy?"
In what language?
In Scald.
Oh.
Ah.
Why can it speak Scald?
Because I'm well educated.
Who are you?
I am Garn.
What are you?
I am a shopkeeper.
What do you have?
Why can't I see you?
Stuff. You're not looking.
Please.
Where are you?
Enter into our sites.
If you
What
look
are you?
into the offshoot room here, there's a couple overturned benches, and leaning over the top of the bench is a tiny green creature with a head larger than the rest of his body and a huge grinning
A
mouth.
goblin.
And that's where we'll end this episode.
I love goblins.
Oh, yeah. Here
Yeah.
Hero point time.
I would like to nominate
It's a musical.
Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Can you do that again, but make it more sensual while peering into my eyes?
I would like to nominate
Yes.
Nominate.
Jenkins. again.
You're making me tear up. Thank you.
And I agree on this nomination
Yay.
for Jenkins had a great scene today.
You just
I-
made this song so
I
happy.
get
We did. I
three
hope.
cards.
I hope I don't get bad
I
cards.
hope you get good cards.
So thank you for this hero point. I grabbed Channel Life Force. So I play on a turn after I've spent all of my focus points. I gain 1 focus point that must be spent by the end of my turn or it is lost. If I use this focus point, I become drained 1.
Oh.
Ooh.
So
So there's a
again,
repercussion.
there is, but like for this psychic, that's amazing.
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so thank you all again for this focus point. I'm good. I guess I'm gonna wrap this up. You guys have a great night.
And we'll see you all in the next episode.
I liked how you were like, you had to think, you stopped, and then you just said, I guess I'm gonna wrap this.
This has been an Atomic Broadcasting production. Pathfinder, Galarian, and the Lost Omens world setting are copyright of Paizo. More information at paizo.com. Music in the show is from Monument Studios' collection, as well as assorted artists, with some original tracks composed by Jordy Hake. More details in the description. If you enjoyed the show, please remember to share with a friend, and we'll look forward to seeing you again next time.
Ooh, that's my favorite place to be.
happen.
Shove me inside that wall.
Ah.